It's number 3 on Bob Marley Week. Sent in by Buckeye for Life.
Buckeye for Life.
Won it in the live stream. Congrats.
Buffalo Soldier.
Oh,
I have
man.
seen this video because our nephews love this video.
Oh,
Or
really?
Love the song.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they know the video too
I've
much. But
definitely heard the song. I've never seen this video for sure.
Oh, really?
No.
Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta. It was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me who the heck you would think I am. I'm just a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America. Said he was fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Said he was a buffalo soldier in the war for America. Said he, why yo yo, why yo yo yo, why yo 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 yo, why yo yo, why yo yo yo, why yo 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 yo, buffalo soldier.
Ooh.
dang, what an interesting depiction too.
So, yeah, what is this? Revolutionary? No.
Civil.
Civil War?
They're Union soldiers fighting for survival, fighting for freedom,
Yeah.
stolen from Africa. Yeah.
Buffaloes, dreadlock rasta.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Man, yeah, I mean, that's the history.
It is. I mean, well, Jamaica had quite their own revolution.
Oh, yeah,
I
of course.
believe. Yeah, that pushed the British out and built their own, their own country.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it's such a crazy, I don't know, thinking about being a person at that time during the Civil War, being a person of color trying to fight in the war, but then still having probably a lot of Union soldiers, especially lower income Union soldiers, because there was a lot of people that didn't want to fight in that war either.
I see.
And having to fight alongside people that might not really want to fight alongside, and at the same time,
I mean,
think about that.
I think you can rally people when you have a common enemy.
Yeah.
And they can put their differences aside. I mean, you see it like anywhere. I mean, at work. Mm-hmm. You could really not get along with someone at work, but you both hate your boss. So you kind of
gonna work your way that way.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But it's a, man, what a wild time. What a wild time that the country had a civil war too. Like 75 years in, it's like, all right, we're gonna go to war with ourselves because
Isn't that, oh, good Lord.
because half of this country really wants to cling on to something that is just wrong.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And so we're gonna do this. We're gonna fight ourselves.
I mean, that's tale as old as time.
I know.
Almost most countries have had civil wars of some sort at some point.
know. It's crazy. So a lot of countries have multiple civil wars. They just keep fighting themselves, and some of them don't really end.
Yeah.
They kind of end, and then like 150 years later, they come back again, and it is crazy. Sometimes it's unbelievable that we even get along as well as we do sometimes. It shouldn't be crazy, but in my mind, considering how often we don't get along, in a violent way is what I mean.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's amazing. Like sometimes I spend time if I'm like at the park or something and walking around and just think, all these people are just like, I don't know any of these people. They don't know me. No one here knows each other besides the people that are interacting with each other mostly. Isn't that really nice that we can all just walk past each other like it's like really like.
Yeah, I think we take it for granted.
Two
because
cats that live in the same house can't even walk past each other, let alone hundreds of people from hundreds of backgrounds.
Peaceful times are a beautiful thing.
They really are, aren't they?
Soldier, trod into the land. Ooh, say they gonna run and make him hold a hand. Trod into the land. Yeah, yeah. Said he was a buffalo soldier in the war for America. Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta. Fighting on a rival, fighting for survival. Driven from the mainland to the heart of the Caribbean. Singing, why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, 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 why, yeah, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, 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 why, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm confused. Is this the idea of someone being stolen from Africa, being sent to the Caribbean first, and then being traded to the U.S. and then ending up fighting in the Civil War? Because he's obviously it's the Civil War in the U.S., but then he's also referencing being stolen from Africa, brought to the heart of the Caribbean.
Well, as far as I know,
I'm sure that existed because
if I know my history, especially by the time of the Civil War, a lot of, I believe, importing slaves was illegal for a long time before that. So you couldn't actually bring any new enslaved people into the United States.
I see.
I'm sure they still did it.
Yeah, of course.
But I believe it was
illegally.
Yeah.
That's great.
I know. I believe that was illegal because they just wanted to the enslaved people you had, like those are the ones that you focused on, type of thing, I guess.
I see.
I believe that was the case. I may be wrong. And I don't know when the Jamaican Revolution happened, where obviously slavery was abolished. The British also ended slavery in their
1807-ish.
Was it that early?
I think so. I think it was the beginning of the 1800s. The British ended it.
So actually, by the Civil War, they would have. I don't think there was any slavery or at least there wasn't. It was different in Jamaica by that point.
Right, because they would have been still in British rule at that time.
Or the revolution already happened, because I don't know when the Jamaican Revolution was. And what's a buffalo soldier?
Well, buffalo are from Africa. So, I don't know.
Buffalo soldiers are African American soldiers who served the U.S. Army primarily in the post-Civil War era. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
in the post-Civil War era. So they're not talking about, this at least isn't talking about in the Civil War. This is talking about after the Civil War. This is like...
And what wars were they fighting then? Spanish-American?
Oh, the Buffalo Soldiers were created by Congress in 1866 following the Civil War to allow African-American men to serve in the peacetime army.
Oh. See, we're learning. Had no idea.
The name Buffalo Soldiers were given to them by Native American tribes who admired their fighting style and resilience, comparing them to the buffalo.
All right.
Okay. Although this is all Google AI, so I'm going to eat an entire brick of salt before believing a lot of these things. But, yeah, okay. So now I understand that. And then the other question was the Jamaican Revolution.
Right. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get this sorted out.
Oh, wow. No, yeah, they were definitely still part of British rule. The Jamaican Revolution is August 6, 1962.
Good Lord.
That's quite recent. 300 years under British rule.
So Bob Marley
Was alive.
was born under British rule in Jamaica. Well, shit.
Yeah. And that must have, I mean, that's probably something that opened up a lot of, I mean, I don't know how oppressive British rule was to like Jamaican cultures and things like that too. So a lot of things would have been kind of hid away there. Like, oh, no, you have to follow these rules because you're part of the UK. That's different. You can't act like that.
Yeah,
You have to kind of abandon these ideas, things like that. And is this like
That's the Rasta
the
flag.
Rasta flag? I was gonna say that's not the Jamaican
Well,
flag.
it comes from Ethiopia. I think the Rastafarian religion comes from Ethiopia, and the Ethiopian flag is red, green, and yellow. So I don't know if that's the Ethiopian flag or specifically Rastafarian flag. It's definitely not the Jamaican flag. The Jamaican flag is the coolest flag on the planet.
That's true. It says Rastafarianism originated in Jamaica in the 1930s, influenced by Ethiopianism and the Back to Africa movement.
Okay, sorry.
The key catalyst is the coronation of Haile Selassie the first as Emperor of Ethiopia, which some Rastafarians interpreted as the fulfillment of biblical prophecy in the Selassie's divinity.
Well, all right, there you have it.
So, but that's interesting that it's specifically Ethiopia. I mean, there's lots of African nations.
Yeah, specifically
But
Ethiopia.
specifically Ethiopia and specifically Jamaica.
Yes.
it's just funny the connection like between two very specific places.
And I'm not
specific
sure
countries.
that they have any actual connection other than the belief, the Rastafarian belief.
Yeah.
You know?
That's interesting. Well, thank you, Bob Marley, for making us do research and learn what a Buffalo Soldier is.
Learning about Buffalo Soldiers. Yeah, I had no idea.
I mean, this is
an extremely popular song.
We've heard these songs. Yeah, I've heard all of the songs on this list before. I think this is the only video I've seen, but I've heard all of the songs.
And you can't mistake in the message of these lyrics for anything else, but I just didn't know what a Buffalo Soldier was, actually.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I knew that it was an African-American soldier, but I didn't realize that it was like
Well, if you watch a music video, it really presumes it as well.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on.